What's up guys, Myron Gaines here from Unplugged Fitness. Today, we're gonna talk about, do looks matter for men to get girls? Let's get into it. So before we get into the video, I wanna thank the sponsor of this video, Alpha Villains. Make sure to check out his website, which will be in the description below, and check out his shirts. Really good merchandise, as you guys can see. Fits really well and nice and snug. Hugs the guns. So anyway, let's get into the video. So, do looks matter for men? Guys, they do, okay? And they matter more than you think they do. The reality is, guys, the days of making $30,000 a year, having a good insurance policy, and driving around in your Kia Sophia is not enough. Women out-earn men in a lot of major cities in the United States. And with that said, women don't need the provisioning and financial support that men used to provide about 100 years ago. But they still are hardwired to look for that security and provisioning from a man. Women typically want to make their own money, but be comfortable enough to know that if they did leave the workforce, their husband could support them. With that said, since women don't need the provisioning of men as much anymore, attraction from a physical standpoint has become more important. And we also live in an age now where dating apps are more viable, which are visual. Social media, such as Instagram, which is the top social media platform, also a visual platform. All of these things have made people a little bit more vain. I'm in Miami, so I know vain really well. But with that said, it's spread throughout the world thanks to social media and dating apps. As a man, you have to have some level of physical attraction. I think every guy has the potential to make themselves at least a 7 through maxing out their physique, maxing out their grooming, maxing out their teeth, maxing out fashion, and maxing out their physical appearance in general, okay? Through accessories and other things. If you max these things out, you're gonna have a better chance in the dating market. And if you're a guy that's under 6 feet tall, I hate to say it, but you guys have no choice but to get in shape, because the guys that are 6 feet and tall and above, though they are a small portion of the population, they have a huge advantage over you since you're under 6 feet tall. But you can make up for that deficiency in other ways, such as looks maxing, getting your money on point, and learning game. And that's why we always talk about, you need the trifecta. You need game, muscles, and money. If you're deficient in looks, you need to make up for it in other regards. This is why it's so important to make sure you got your money right, you got your physique right, and you got your game right. If you're missing one of these three, you're gonna have a difficult time in the dating world. For example, let's say you only have money, but you haven't looks maxed. Well, you might attract women, but they're gonna not respect you, okay? You're gonna basically be getting transactional romance, and that's not what you want. You want genuine desire romance, where the girl actually enjoys being around you, and more importantly, she respects you. However, let's say you only have game. Well, you might be able to get romance out of these women, but retention is probably gonna be a problem, because at some point, she's gonna find out that you're not on the same financial level as her, and she's not gonna be able to take you seriously, and retention is gonna be low. Or let's say you only have muscles. Well, she might be physically attracted to you and might lead to a hookup here or there, but again, retention will be a problem. That's why it's so important to have all three of these features so that you can attract and retain the women that you actually want. A lot of guys end up getting girls that they can settle with and just get, and they just take what they can get. You guys wanna be in a position where you're the one choosing the women. And the reason for that is because when you're in the choosing seat, that automatically conveys value. Because most guys, let's face it, they don't have options, so they take whatever they can get. And especially nowadays, where watch my video on how to get girls, we talked about how the bottom 80% of men are fighting for the bottom 20% of women, versus the top 80% of women are fighting for the top 20% of men. To get in that 20%, guys, especially in 2020 and beyond, you're gonna need to max out your looks, your money, and your game. In summation, do looks matter for you as a man? They absolutely do. And if you don't maximize them, you're going to have inherent disadvantages in the marketplace. And quite frankly, anything that's in your control that you don't max out, that is your fault if you don't get the results that you want. As a man, the burden of performance is on you. No excuses, okay, guys? Exhaust every option. With that said, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Show this video to one of your friends that's out there simping on girls that don't like him. And I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.